Assalamu alaikum everyone, I am Jiam and today we have two groups here. I hope you all are well by the grace of Almighty. We have two groups here. In one group it's me, Huzaifa and Mariam, and in another group is Boralive and his partner is Nuaf. Lavik Choudhury. So today we are going to highlight about a fearless fighter whose name is Malcolm X. So should we start? Okay. So again, Assalamu alaikum, respected chairman, honorable principal, teachers, and my fellow classmates. I am Jiam, and today, me along with my group, Huzaifa and Mariam, is going to highlight about a fearless fighter in the 1970s in Islam, whose name is Malcolm X. So, do you know who is Malcolm X? Okay, if you don't know who is Malcolm X, this guy right here is Malcolm X. And he was a fearless fighter in the 1970s who wanted justice, freedom for the black Afro-Americans or maybe the black Americans on that time in America. So today, our group is going to highlight three main aspects of his life, which is race, racism, and social injustice. So let's dive into the fearless topic and about a fighter who always stood tall, spoke the truth, and wanted justice for everyone. So let's dive into it. So my next topic is going to be segregation in America. Okay, if you don't know what the segregation may mean, let me clarify it for you. So segregation means keeping apart things, like keeping apart separate things or separate peoples. But someone will get higher facilities and someone might get lower facilities as well. And now you might have a question: how does segregation occur in America? So segregation occur in America by keeping black and white people apart. So now you might think, yeah, they might have apart, but what is the problem? But if you don't know, the problem is black people doesn't have the same opportunities that white people have. They had separate schools, buses, and restaurants. Not only these three, they also had separate washrooms. Could you just think how cruel it is to get separate things and also not the same level, giving you the low level only because of your skin color? And black people also face unfair laws. And now how? They face unfair laws only because of their skin color. Like if they try to attempt to go in any white places and try to do something, they would get arrested, beaten, or shouted. Or also some cruel people used to kill them only because of their skin color. And at last, Malcolm X fought against all of this injustice. As segregation was one of the biggest problems in America, Malcolm X believed that this should get solved, and he stood tall for it. He protested against it and believed that everyone is equal, and that was all about it. And this is how he protested until his death. So now I would like to go to my next slide, which is inequality. Inequality means not giving everyone equal rights or not seeing everyone in equal eyes, like giving someone higher facilities and giving someone lower facilities. Okay, so inequality was also one of the biggest problem in America. And how does inequality occur? Black people had lower pay and even fewer jobs. Like they used to work so hard, 2 times harder than the white people, but they still used to get lower money only because of their skin color. Also had fewer jobs. They didn't used to get the high quality jobs. They used to get the lower quality jobs. No matter how talented or how much skillful they are, they used to get fewer jobs only because of their skin color. And even schools and hospitals were unequal. Even if a little kid stand in a school, they doesn't care. They only care about the skin color. They used to give more priority to the white student than the black student. Also in hospital, if a black person used to go for treatment, the black person should be treated at last or also might get ignored. This is how cruel they were. Even in court favored white people. Like how? If a black person stand in the court, no matter what, the court would easily give the win to the white person, again only because of their skin color. And Malcolm X spoke out for these equal rights and respect. Once he said, there will be a clash between those who want freedom, justice, and equality for everyone and those who want to continue the system of exploitation. Like he said that there will be a clash if they don't give equality to everyone. He believed that and he stand tall. And he said that we want equality, freedom, justice everywhere. And he said, I won't take it later. I want it right now. So now I'm going to tell what I personally learned from Malcolm X's prescription. That's why I'm going to show you guys a video. Let's see the video.
Oh, I don't worry. I tell you, I'm a man who believed that I died 20 years ago. And I live like a man who is dead already. I have no fear whatsoever of anybody or anything.
So this is one of the most powerful voice of Malcolm X. Most powerful. Like here he's kind of threatened the opponent by saying that he's not scared of anyone and made his mindset like that. He already died 20 years ago. Like showing that he's not scared of anyone and he doesn't care if anyone attacks him. Like we all know that death is obvious and one day we all will die. but you cannot show to your enemy that how weak you are. You need to show your strong point and say that you are not scared of them. Okay, that's all from my perspective. Now I would invite my next member Mariam Khan to come and do her presentation.